Brighton has several small theatres, proper pub theatres, each seating about 60 people.
Yep, fine.
Okay. So we're here in Brighton. We're talking to Gary Blair and to James Weiss about their plans for Emporium, the new theatre that they're going to open in Brighton in a couple of months' time. Perhaps we could start by, and we apologise for the seagulls if they come in between. Maybe we can start asking James just to tell us a little bit about your experience in the theatre and the rest.
Okay, well I've worked in theatre for 13 years, firstly as an actor and an assistant stage manager, and then I moved on to stage management and working more backstage, and then over the past 4 years I've worked producing director, which I've really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the past couple of years, as a tour booker for regional companies touring their work.
Gary, a bit about
Yes.
your experience.
Well, my experience, I have a background in theatre and film as well, and that's, I trained as an actor and then worked professionally as an actor for about 10 years on and off. Then moved into design and directing and producing. And in recent years I've moved away from that, and I have had my own coffee shop and bar bistro, and so I've had a lot of experience in catering and in bar work.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time to go back to theatre and do it the way I think it should be done.
Okay, and those experiences that you've had outside of the theatre will stand you in good stead, won't they? Because
Absolutely, because I think my observation is that the reason a lot of theatres are not as successful as they could be is that they don't operate as fully self-sustaining businesses as such. There's that they don't all have several profit centres within the same building that can generate income and profit. And if they do have cafes or restaurants or bars, very often they're franchised out, or very often their opening times are limited, aren't they? You'll go somewhere.
Can't get a drink after the show.
What is the basic formula that makes them successful, and how you make sure that they are generating the income and the profit, more importantly, that will keep the whole building running so that the theatre is kind of protected.
okay, so it's that you've got a confluence of both your experiences now that have just come together at the right time, and you've after a lot of looking, I think, have found the ideal situation, building, whatever. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've found and what is going to be the centre of the theatre?
Wow, we've found a very, very large church.
One of Brighton's two main shopping centres, and it's actually the area of Brighton that this year and next year is going through the biggest injection of capital and attention from the council in terms of having a resurgence and a regeneration. There are a lot of schemes going on in that area, aren't they, that will make the area even more popular.
Yeah. Right, it's become very clear about how passionate you two, I hate using passionate, but it's right in this case, and excited you are about this, but in a business-like and professional way. But I think one of the things that I know about it, and you can tell me about, is the people that you're surrounding yourselves with, so that you're not doing everything yourselves.
No.
So tell me a bit about your team.
It was really important, wasn't it, that we found that, and we've been working on find the best people for for the right job. So
Fine. Branson
yeah,
said.
I was completely wrong, wasn't it?
Richard Branson says something about find people who can do it better than you,
and
then get out of their way.
leave them.
We can do what we can do. We have the knowledge that we have the skills that we have, and the experience that we have. We don't know everything. And to make this work as successfully as it needs to work, and financially as well as it needs to work, everybody needs to know exactly what they're doing. So it's part of our job is surrounding ourselves with the best people we can find. So we have a team of excellent accountants who are geared towards working with the entertainment.
A technical manager who installed the dome here, which is one of the largest performing spaces in Brighton.
We have an excellent education coordinator who has over 15 years working in schools and with youth groups. And that's happening a lot. And then those people in turn will be part of the process of recruiting the people who will be working on the ground.